my name is Sophie, and on today's show we will be talking about how or if our food supply will change due to climate change. I will be interviewing 4 scientists who all had certain jobs and did their research on this problem. With talking with them all, it seems that it will be effective. So let's find out. The first person we will be interviewing is Alex.
Hey guys, my name is Alex, and I am the environmental scientist of Bourne Middle School, and my job is to find out facts about the environment around us and how it affects us.
So Alex, how does human activity affect the balance of the earth?
So human activities are things that us humans cause to happen. We play a role in how Earth survives, which affects us. The environment is compromised by animals, plants, and other organisms. Main ways humans damage the ecosystem is producing waste and taking away too much plants or wildlife at a time without letting it regenerate naturally. Some of these activities include overhunting, which affects our food supply dramatically, and hunting is on its way to becoming a major issue. Some animals dying out from overhunting are elephants, lions, tigers, and rhinos. A serious contribution to affecting the environment is burning fossil fuels, what release giant amounts of carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas, and to live on Earth we need CO2. The way CO2 works is called the carbon cycle, and to make things short, carbon is what traps UV rays from the sun and heats the Earth. Too much will overheat the Earth, causing a lot of heat, melting ice and snow in places like Arctic lands and peatlands where methane is trapped, and methane is highly flammable. And here's a video clip of me explaining a bit more about carbon. Hey, I'm here at an ordinary road, and just looking at this scene you would think nothing of it, but there's actually something very serious going on. When cars pass by, they release giant amounts of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, causing overheating. Just 1 gallon of gas releases 20 pounds of carbon, and on year, it's averaged 6 tons. Also, in the end, fueling up gasoline-powered cars is double the amount of money it costs for an electric car. We can only hope that some of these cars are electric, but if some of the cars aren't, and then that and a few other contributions are what's causing ice caps to melt and our Earth to really start to heat up.
Great video, that really explains more about carbon.
Thank you. Now I won't drag this on too much, but overheating, too much carbon, and little to no ice, and exceeding methane release is not good. And it doesn't stop there. When these gases release, they also affect hardiness zones. Hardiness zones are defined zones of places where plant life is able to grow. Wait, is it going?
Do you believe, after all the information you gathered, that there might be a solution to solve this problem?
Luckily, there are some solutions to all of this. Some of the ways to help is by using electric cars, which will cut down on the amount of carbon released into the atmosphere. Recycling will also do a great amount of restoring to our Earth by reducing the need to take more from the environment. Even simple things can help our environment to ensure safety for the present and generations to come by doing things like cutting down on gasoline-powered lawnmowers and changing regular light bulbs to compact fluorescent light bulbs. And most important and most fun is participating on Earth Day on April 22nd.
Research, Alex, and so the next scientist I will be interviewing is Michael, and he is our climate scientist. So Michael, how does climate change affect our food?
I am reporting live from this farm that had been flooded, and due to flooding, this farm will have to wait another week to start planting. So climate change affects our food supply because if temperatures get warmer, it would mean that weeds, fungi, and insects would all thrive.
Finally, the best for last. So our last 2 scientists are Casey and Billy, and they are both conservation scientists.
Thank you, Sophie. I'm out here at the waste treatment facility, and what we found was many solutions of how to stop global climate change and some very interesting data. Also, if people had less waste or didn't just throw it all away and used it more effectively, putting it into compost piles, for example, or using it to plant more food, that could also help with food and climate change. Also, along with this, we also found some very interesting data on the web.
Wow. So, do you believe that there is a solution to this problem?
Well, one solution is that if everyone drove electric cars and not normal vehicles that use gasoline, then half of the carbon emission from those vehicles would not be going into the atmosphere, and an electric car can also save $10,000 more than a regular car in only 5 years.
Awesome job, guys. So after interviewing all of the amazing scientists, I do believe that climate change will affect our food supply, especially since our world's population is predicted to increase by 72% by 2050. But there is solutions to this problem that everyone should try and do to help our food supply stay big and not have to worry about food shortage. Thank you for watching today's show. Hope you enjoyed our segment on whether or not climate change will or did affect our food supply. Reporting live from Bourne Middle School. This way? No. Here with me, we can't go on this way. Above here. I'm filming.
It is. And it doesn't stop there. When these gases release, they also affect hardiness zones. Hardiness zones are defined zones of places where plant life is able to grow. These zones are where our food comes from, and they are changing.